Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the channel. We are out of firewood. I mean, it's not really funny. For those of you just joining us here, we have an outdoor wood boiler, CL6048 by Central Boiler. It's an outdoor non-gasification. Sorry about that. The sun's just coming. Through the clouds. But yeah, this bad Larry here heats our whole house. We have 3,000 square foot home with 6 heating zones, radiant floor grid, and obviously this machine does domestic hot water. And we're pretty much out of wood. It is third week in February. Lights at the end of the tunnel though. Like today, for example, it's like 42 degrees out. So let's go ahead and walk and talk and show you how much wood we've used so far for the outdoor wood boiler. So yes, let's go ahead and get started. I know it's hard to tell, but this corral we had about 3/4 of the way full. Now what's in here is a lot of sawmill cut-offs, a lot of branches, a lot of crotches like you can see here. That's one big crotch of some tree I cut down however many years ago. We still have a good pile of wood here. It's just the problem is it's buried in snow. I really don't feel like digging it out either with the tractor or by hand. A lot of those logs are wet. The logs that go in this corral are the ones that don't stack nicely. So again, moving on, we had this corral full of just random pine we got from the dump truck videos from Dale, the guy who did the clearing on our play area there. He dumped 3 dump truck loads of pine. That was full. That's all gone. This is our hardwood shed right here. This is what we have left. We have half a row left. This shed was pretty much full. Generally, the problem is that this shed went relatively quickly because it was all split. Now, if you notice here, I'm gonna get to this in another video. See, this is all wood from the play area, the clearing we did here on the homestead. Those are all huge, big, I call them overnight rounds. This wood's from 3 years ago. So I've learned, we've only been heating with the machine for 5 years. This is what I split 3 years ago, and this is the style wood I go after now. So I've learned a lot. We're going to touch on that in another video, but this wood shed was pretty much full. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will put down here in the bottom of the video when we actually started heating with wood. So this wood shed, hopefully that last row will take us into January, February, hopefully take us into March, and then we can hopefully get away with the pallets and burning other stuff to offset. But then anyways, over here, this is my split camp. This is like my camp wood, or this is like if I have to get the fire going again. We pulled a little bit from the front row, but this shed here had sawmill cutoffs in it, just like that. Obviously, so did this one. And so did this one. This one only had 1 row. As you can see, I only have the 1 structure there. So we've used 1, 2 and a half of these sawmill cutoffs. We're just breaking into our big behemoth pile here. As you can see, there's quite a bit here. So we just started cracking into that pile. And then let's go over here. This is kind of like a walking vlog video. I want to know how much firewood you have used this year. We burned a lot, and I wasn't really ready for the wintertime, I'll admit it. The problem was we have so much wood from the play area. That's well over a season right there. Those big rounds, some of those will burn for a couple days. So we have plenty of wood for the coming year, but I don't want to touch any of that now because it's only been drying for about a little less than a year. Then this is our other wood shed. We had a row here of hardwoods we've used. This is a poplar hardwood mix. We've used a little bit, couple pieces off the top here. I'm really hoping to not pluck any more wood out of there. This wood shed I actually want to move. And this is the type of rounds. These are the overnighters, I call them. This is what I put in at night. I try to burn the pallets and the crap pine slabs during the day and the hardwoods at night. We've burned about half this row here. We never had anything over here. That's our gas drum. But yeah, seeing an empty woodshed is a little bit discouraging. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit of a morale killer. But anyways, let me spin you guys around here. I'm trying to do this in one take. It's a little bit easier on the editing. But anyways, also too, we had all pine right here. This is all, I call it the dump truck wood. We still have a big row over there, but we had a nice big behemoth pile there, pieces like this here that are covered in the snow. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is that we've used quite a bit of wood. I don't really want, we'll do a full calculation at the end of the heating season, but the lights at the end of the tunnel, I want to know how much wood you guys have used. Yeah, we had some dead wood we pulled out of the woods, and we kind of offset a few weeks of heat with stuff we found around the property. But problem is that it's getting, some days it's like 40 degrees out, the ground's getting soft. We can't really go out in the woods with anything because there's still about 8 inches, 9 inches of snow out there, and it's getting soft. And the last thing I want to do is cause more damage. So anyways, we're pretty much out of, I guess, good wood. We have, like I said, what we're gonna try to use for the rest of the season is this pile here. We should have some leftover of that. That is pine. The problem with pine is I can't burn exclusively pine because it doesn't leave a coal bed. This machine turns on and turns off. The fire it stokes the fire up and then it calms it down. Burning pine, I need to chase it with hardwoods in order to get the coal bed back. So I'm really hoping that I might just, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I might burn it, what is it? It's the third week in February. We usually run the machine into April for sure because it's still chilly. I'm hoping that this row plus that pine over there will take us through the season. I'm trying to burn as many sawmill cutoffs as I have. Under this pile here is all saw logs. We're going to the mill hopefully for spring. This all came from the play area that we did, and this is all firewood that came from the play area, and these are all straight sawmill live edge pieces that are hopefully still good. I wanted to get them milled before the winter time, but Kevin couldn't fit me in. So anyways, just wanted to make this vlog style. Let me know how much wood you guys have used so far. I would say we're about just past the mid-season mark. So yeah, anyways, like I always say, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think. I'm not discouraged. We're gonna hustle this year. We're gonna get a lot. We're gonna fill all 3 sheds this year. Now that we've opened up some trails and whatnot, we got some big things coming. So again, not a big deal, not the end of the world, but seeing an empty woodshed is a little discouraging. So just wanted to make this video. I want to touch base, see how you guys are doing in your part of the world. So let me know where you are in the world and or country, and let me know how much wood you've used so far. Again, I will put down below here when we started, and then I will put below right now what actual date is of this video. It is, I can't see because of the sun. It is February 25th, so hopefully I get this out to you the same day. And yeah, like I always say, thank you for watching. Leave a comment, and we'll see you out in the woods.